hope the ferry isn't busted for long. I can paddle pretty far, but like, not all the way across the Fairhaven Sound. Oh, give that right over here.
Wow! Who ordered the Winter Wonderland? Was it me? I'd better go check and see how everyone is doing.
No reason to panic, everyone. She is still a seaworthy vessel. As soon as the ice melts, we'll have the best engineer in Milkwater come over on a tugboat and pull her out into the harbor for repairs.
That could be a while. If my forecast is correct, we could be sucked in for weeks.
Now, let's try to remain positive.
Give us right. At the very least, we ought to try and patch the hole in the hull before she takes on too much water.
I'll help.
That's the spirit. You see, with the right attitude, we'll get through this together. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to, check on the town stores.
Strange thing. This island has seen plenty of winter storms, but none so bad that they took the ferry out of service. Parker and I will get it fixed. My mom's 70th is coming up, and she's not going to take a broken ferry as an excuse for missing her party.
Hiya, Tara. Want to see these build plans?
Always. What's your latest invention?
Oh, gosh, I didn't invent this. It's what humans would call an Archimedes screw. Very old.
Okay, regardless of who invented it, what does it, do?
Oh, it pumps water from one place into another. So I figure I can replace the ferry's bilge pump with one of these. That way the ferry won't take on more water while I'm repairing it. I mean, while Thomas, Parker, and me are repairing it. All together.
That's genius. What are you going to make the Archimedes screw out of?
Bronze is best. It holds up real well in salt water. I've got loads of tin lying around to make a bronze alloy, but no copper. Oh, could you fetch me some?
Sure, no problem.
Woohoo! Thanks, I can't wait to get started!
Hi, Zephyr.
I know why you're here. The High Priestess told me you have a nosy mortal problem. I can make a scrambling device so that any data the drone picks up will be useless. Just need you to get me some copper so I can make some wire to redirect the transmitter, and some gold for the connector pins.
Lots of metal.
You got that copper and gold yet?
Yes. Now what?
Ha! I'll make your scrambler, that's what. Oh, don't worry. I'll pop in to give a shop when she's not there and stick it on the drone myself. Did you get your hands on any copper?
I sure.
This is just what I need. I'll melt the copper down and combine it with the tin straight away. I use a Grimspark family incantation to make the alloy extra strong. It's the niftiest thing. I'd show it to you, but you're not a Grimspark, so take this instead.
Thanks, Zephyr.
Don't mention it, my friend. It's even more important to feed your livestock every day when it's cold out. Helps them keep their body heat up. I can sell you a whirligig to feed them for you.
I am told the ferry no longer works. Why is this a problem? Can you not simply swim to the mainland?
That's a long swim. In very, very cold water.
Ah, right. Perhaps try evolving wings.
Is it time for bed?
I'm a pretty breezy guy, right? I can get used to most things, but no ferry rides to the mainland does not feel good right now.
I know what you mean. Tensions are high.
No, you don't get it. I'm almost out of board wax.
Hi, kitty. You still liked that, didn't you, kitty?
Have you seen that stray cat around? I was thinking it might want a warm place to stay until the storm season is over.
I wish I had more to show you, darling. But the truth is, none of my gems are as lovely as the one you're already wearing. Where did you get it?
Oh, my ex gave it to me. What do you think, Tara? Am I crazy to still wear it?
Of course not. No one we once loved ever truly leaves our hearts.
Aw, that's beautiful. Now I feel bad for burning that nice shirt my ex gave me.
You should. That's just a crime against fashion. Look at those earrings. They would bring out the green in your eyes. Or maybe this ring instead. You have such graceful hands. Which do you prefer?
Usually, I prefer earrings only. I'm putting all my spare income back into the farm at the moment, unfortunately. But they are really beautiful, Francis.
So we're completely cut off from the mainland? Milkwater isn't exactly a cosmopolitan city, but at least they have, like, a museum and some restaurants.
You're a shining example of productivity. More citizens should be like you.
This will look great when I put it in the store. Thank you. I still have crocus and primrose seeds if you want any. The crocuses will push their way up through the snow. They're my favorites in a way.
Hi, Parker. How's it going?
Oh, fine, I guess. Hey, has Lena seemed off to you lately? Whenever I ask her if something's wrong, she just shrugs and says she's a bit tired. You see, I'm on a path to becoming a better person, a better man, and I want to improve our relationship too. But I can't if she just keeps shutting me out. I feel like she's just fine with keeping the status quo. You're a friend. What should I do?
Lena only ever says loving things about you. She's just under a lot of stress, I think.
But shouldn't I be the one to help her through that stress? I want to be there for her, but I can't if she won't talk to me and tell me what's up. I love Lena for who she is. I know she doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve all the time like I do. It's just, there are few things lonelier than feeling lonely even when you're with someone. That's all. Thanks for listening, Tara. What am I gonna do now that the ferry's not running? I was waiting on some specialty woods to be delivered, and my work is pretty much the only thing keeping me going right now. I could make this whole area a place for gardening, but you'll need to clear out all the trees and rocks from the area I've roped off. Got it? You come back and let me know when you've cleared out all the trees and rocks there, and then we can talk business.
The Gentleman Farmer Quarterly says livestock need feed when it's cold to keep their body temperatures up. I can't deal with another cow getting sick.
Well, I'm guessing the hot springs are about to get more popular.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about running out of ice at the bar.
Tara, are you eating enough? Come by whenever you need a hot meal.
Tara, you wouldn't happen to be growing any tea on your farm, would you? Kai's all out of loose leaf tea, and I haven't had a good chai in ages. I'm not, but I could. That would be amazing. Kai said he still has some tea seeds. Oh, but for a proper chai, you'll need a few other things too. Here's my favorite way to make it. Have any luck growing the tea? Yes, it's ready. Fantastic! Would you mind coming with me then? I promised Cameron I would bring a pot of tea for our meeting. Meeting? I didn't know you joined the league. Oh, I didn't. Well, just come. You'll see.
Tara, how nice that you're joining us today.
She brewed a pot of chai for our meeting. What type of meeting is this?
It's a weekly sobriety meeting we hold here at the Consciousness Center. It's open to the community, but so far it's just been Giva and me.
Oh, come on, Tara, sit down. We won't bite.
Giva, last week we were discussing how winter can make it more difficult to stay in recovery. All those long hours indoors.
Yes, being outdoors working during the day helps, but nights are hard. I've wanted to go into Damon's bar more times than I can count, just for some extra company. But I've held fast. I'm proud of myself.
You should be. Every day without a drink is a victory. Oh, we're not open for regular service just now, Bruno.
Oh, excuse me. Thought I read on the notice board there was a meeting today?
Yes, absolutely. Welcome.
Hey, Giva! What's new? Well, my drone was new, but now whenever I send it up, the data it sends back is just rubbish. I must have broken something when I crashed it over by Violet's house. I'm hopeless with new technology, I suppose. It's so disappointing. These drop-ons could have really helped unravel the mystery of this island's bizarre weather.
I expect the lakes will be frozen over soon. Always did love a day of ice fishing. Just gotta find my old auger. It's around somewhere.
I am pooped. Would you like to get food at Sophia's with me?
Always with the genius ideas, sunshine. I'll race you there. I'm stuffed full of good food and love for you. I could do this every day.
I gave Zephyr what she needed for the scrambling device.
You did well.
You realize you're making me lie to someone I really care about, right?
I do that every night, Novice. I know it's not easy, but it's for everyone's safety. Seek Wesley out at his shop in Ravenwood Hollow. He might have the incantation we need to call a new witch.
Is it time for bed?
I wish I could package up your kisses. A wetsuit just doesn't keep me as warm when I'm out in the water. Oh, give that right over here.
Hi, Tara. Need some parchment or maybe some new ink?
Actually, I'm hoping you might have a special incantation in your ancient scroll collection. We need to call a new witch to the coven circle.
Now that you mention it, I do think I saw something like that when I was doing inventory last week. Ah, here we are. You'll need at least 4 members of the coven to cast it round the circle with you. And here's the full list of ingredients for the incantation.
You're calling a new witch? Oh, that will pull a lot of magic from the wellspring. It's unstable as it is. Your high priestess shouldn't act rashly out of desperation. The island has seen long winters before.
Really? When? What happened?
Oh, what happened was a bunch of colonists froze. Their leader couldn't resist the siren song of the stones.
Hey, I've known plenty of sirens, and they're unfairly maligned. It's not their fault some sailors can't steer their ships.
Point is, no one made it out of their camp in the woods that winter. I grew up hearing that story, and I bet Thomas did too. That's why he keeps clear.
Right. And it was the call of the gloaming that brought them to ruin, not the winter. Take heed, witchling.
Aw, who's a good kitty? You still liked that, didn't you, kitty?
I always feel blue when winter comes. There's not much growing to keep me happy, but this winter, I'm bluer than usual.
I've got enough goods in my storeroom to last for a couple of weeks, but after that, I can't restock if the ferry isn't running.
Juliet hasn't been coming around as much as she used to. I think she's upset that no one really stood up for her mom. I should have been brave enough to say something. I was just worried that they would turn on me next, and then Juliet would have no one.
On the one hand, the ferry being out means everyone's gonna be super stressed out. But on the other hand, super stressed out people tend to spend more time at my bar.
Damon, you're not saying you want the ferry to be broken down.
Not like permanently, but maybe for another week?
Say, do you think Fairy smashed up the ferry? That's fun to say.
Okay, stay warm, Tara. The less frostbite I have to deal with this winter, the better.
Sophia is still shaken by her trial, of course. I know you could have made her feel better. I just don't know what to say to her. And I can't tell her the truth.
Drat. That was the last of it.
Last of what? Hope?
No, my hot lunch supply. Because we're such a small school, the Milkwater School District usually sends over hot lunches on the ferry for the children. But no ferry means no hot lunches. I stockpiled some extras for winter storms. I just didn't plan for this.
Lena's still got plenty of supplies at her store. All the kids should be getting enough to eat.
Yes, theoretically. But, and I don't mean to insult any of the adults preparing the children's lunches, I'm not sure the meals they've been bringing are filling enough, which results in sleepiness and irritability. My students keep getting, what is the word? Hangry.
The worst feeling. I might be able to grow some extra vegetables in my garden.
If you could make them into lunches for the children, that would be magnificent. Here's a recipe that will keep them filled up.
I'm no master chef, but let me see what I can do. I brought the incantation to call a new witch from Wesley, High Priestess.
Well done. We will need a giant lotus. I believe I've seen it past the second pillar in the gloaming.
If Tara's going back in the gloaming, I'm going with her.
Very well. Let me know when you're ready, and I will place a keystone to open the second pillar.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. I'm ready to go past the second pillar, High Priestess.
Very well. Novice and Herbalist, take your places on the portal.
Look at all the sparkly flowers!
You really are a magpie. You know that?
Tara, look! Another Echo Blossom.
No one seems to be taking Shelby's prophecy seriously. Lena and Giacomo just want to keep the town from finding out about us. Arno and Kaya are too busy planning their move back home, and Hazel seems distracted lately. But I can't forget what Shelby said. A daughter of the coven will be in mortal danger. I will protect Violet, even if I have to do it alone.
There was a prophecy? About me? Why didn't anyone in the coven tell me? It really is my fault she came in here. She was trying to protect me.
You can't blame yourself, Violet. It is not your fault. You were just a kid.
I'm going to find her, Tara. No matter what, I need to know what happened.
Is that what we're looking for?
I think? Yes. Yes, it is. Go get it.
You go get it.
I would, but these are new shoes.
Fine. Oh, I guess I'm too heavy for it. Rude.
We need levitation potion. Have you got some?
Obviously. What kind of witch would I be otherwise?
Okay, great. Now, drink it.
What is it with you and making me guinea pig these random potions? How do you know it's safe?
Well, if it isn't, Amir will fix you right up.
Why do I let you talk me into these things? Well, it seems to be working, and I still have all my fingers and toes.
Any extra ones?
What?
Nothing.
I'm all out of magic. I could drink a potion to recover some magic, or replenish the wellspring.
Is that another Echo Blossom?
The newest witch Amira seems to have gotten very, very close with Perry. I hope Perry is honest and tells Amira what she told me once. As much as Perry enjoys the occasional mortal distraction, She only ever loved Vivian.
Like, great Aunt Vivian? Wow. Ugh, doesn't look like my wand is strong enough for this. Ugh, doesn't look like my wand is strong enough for... My watering can is already full.
Is that what I think it is, Tara?
There's a good reason why we try to choose high priests and priestesses from alternating families. We don't want one family to become the most powerful, but there are only two options for Marcus's successor. Lena and me. And I've already told Marcus I don't want it.
Did she tell you that, Violet?
Yeah. She said she was already tired from trying to balance the two sides of her life. By now, Lena's feeling that struggle.
Perry mentioned that there might be some way to protect the islanders from the wraiths.
We will need more of the fennel seed powder to capture the wraiths when they escape from the gloaming. You can help us maintain a steady supply.
And the best way to protect the islanders is to keep the wellspring in balance. Winter does make it difficult to grow and gather offerings, but there is still abundance if you know where to look. Go and gather some pine cones. We will make an offering for our observance of the shortest day of winter.
Here are the pine cones, High Priestess.
Well done. We will fashion them into a wreath.
With this offering, we welcome the rebirth of the sun.
Whoa. Cool. How long will the offering boost the wellspring?
If we are prudent with our use of magic, it may last us some time. But eventually, we must turn the season so that we can harvest spring crops once more.
I'm cheered by all the fennel you've grown.
Me too. Perry says it's the best thing for keeping the wraiths away.
That's all well and good, but I'm talking about soup. Fennel bulbs make a mean broth.
Try to not blow off any arms or legs while trying out new spells. It's harder to stay a secret society that way.
Should I go to...
I asked Giva for an easy recipe that'll keep you warm while you work. I'm not sure if I should have used this much pepper, though. What, you think that just because I surf a lot, I'm always hungry? Well, I am.
is just wonderful. I owe you a few free turns at the jukebox next time you come in.
Juliet's been freaking ever since the ferry broke down. She keeps saying we should have just moved to Italy after my trial. As if you can just move to Italy. I've never even been there. And she didn't even seem to enjoy the one trip she took with her dad.
Tara, hey, got a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Your winter present, that's what. I'm your gift giver.
Whoa! What is this?
I was sorting through some bags of my mom's old stuff. I've had more energy to do that lately. And I found a stash of herbs, gems, essences, the works. They must have been from her sanctum. Without you, I never would have found the echo blossoms or seen Mom's face. So, I wanted you to have some of her stash.
Violet, are you sure?
Totally. And if you're still worried, you can thank my mom when we find her.
I heard a very good question from one of our members recently. They asked, Messenger, I climb and I climb until there are blisters on my feet. Why can't I reach the pinnacle? And I told them, why, it is only when the blisters are on your mind instead of your feet will you truly arrive.
Here! I just finished a batch of lunches for the kids.
This is just what we needed. Thank you.
Maybe my true calling was to be a lunch lady.
If you want to keep bringing me hot lunches, I won't say no. I can get the school board to reimburse me.
The ferry may be out of commission, but my garden's not.
Wonderful. Oh, life in Fairhaven is so haywire right now. I want the children to have small comforts to look forward to.
You never realize how much you care about something until it mysteriously breaks down. I love you, Fairhaven Fairy. I need you. Please, come back to me.
But what about Angus?
There's room in our relationship for the fairy. Don't worry.
The nice thing about fishing while it's snowing is that I'm the only one out there. No one else is willing to brave the cold.
There are some crops you can still plant in your regular garden that don't mind the frost. Horseradish and sweet potatoes for starters. You gotta have some respect for plants that are hardy enough to grow in the winter.
Aw, who's a good kitty? You still liked that, didn't you, kitty? Here's the Summon Witch incantation, High Priestess.
Well done. Everyone take your places while I prepare the incantation.
Tonight, we call one who may aid us in our magical workings. Join your brothers and sisters of the Fairhaven Coven. Together we stand, witches all, demanding that you heed our call.
Oh no. I fell asleep in front of the TV again, didn't I? Angus! Angus, wake me up!
This is no dream, and do not be afraid. You're among friends.
There really are witches here. Angus was right! Look, I'm not one of you. I don't care what you might have heard about my brother. I had nothing to do with that.
Fabio may have the gift as well, but you've got it in you to be an even greater witch than your brother, Francis.
We need your help. Fairhaven needs your help.
You're not listening to me. I'm no witch. What was that? Ah!
Francis, wait!
No, no, no! Stay away from me. I'm warning you.
I hope we can convince Francis to come back. That was a pretty shocking way of learning he's a witch.
Ideally, every witch's discovery of their powers would be more like yours. Someone you love and trust helps you realize what you're capable of. But right now, we don't have time for that kind of gentleness.
Mind that no one finds your sanctum.
I'm trying to convince Violet to help me out with some cocktails. Her potions are always flawless.
I got a letter from an institute focused on herb lore. They want to recruit me. I love potions, but I'm not sure if that's the right move for me.
I can't believe magic schools are actually a thing.
Girl, they've been around for ages. They're also crazy expensive, so it's like, probably not a real option.
There's an Iranian festival a week before the new year where we burn rue and frankincense. I wonder if it started as a way to appease local well springs. Just as we're doing with the pine cones.
I love any excuse for fireside snuggles with Francis, but I'm worried. What if a malcontent tried to sabotage the ferry?
Is it time for bed? Oh, such a good cat. You still liked that, didn't you, kitty?
Oh, Tara, good. I was just about to send someone for you. We've called an emergency town hall to discuss the ferry.
Now, folks, I know you all have questions about how we'll get on until the ferry's fixed, and we'll answer those. But first, we must figure out what happened to the ferry. Parker and Thomas have checked her over from stern to stern and found nothing suspicious. However, I still wonder if the ferry wasn't just damaged by the snowstorm. Maybe someone tried to put the ferry out of service.
I really think it was the ice.
Citizens of Fairhaven, this is your chance to serve your community. Did any of you see someone tamper with the ferry?
Oh no.
Not this again.
I saw something. At night, Marty has gone down to the shore near the ferry. A lot.
Now, Angus. No, Angus doesn't mean it. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Are you saying I'm not smart enough to understand?
Of course not, cariño. You're brilliant. It's just that you're also kind and thoughtful and...
I know what I've seen. Marty says he's a rancher, but he doesn't know anything about animals. Why is he here?
I just passed my animal science classes. I never tried to hide that.
We know there's a malcontent in Fairhaven. If Sophia wasn't one, then that person is still out there.
I bet my bar auto paid you to say that. It makes his only political opponent look even worse.
I'd never bribe someone. Besides, I won the election.
Otto, you know I don't like these spectacles, but something about Marty doesn't add up.
Thomas, you are literally my neighbor.
Not by choice.
Don't fret, Marty. You'll have a fair trial, just as Sophia did. More than anything, I want Fairhaven to feel safe. That's what I'm committed to, not my own personal benefits.
You oily double-crossing!
I'm sure there's no need for that.
That's right. Let's take a week to cool our heads and let Marty prepare. We'll meet back in Town Hall after 7 days. That will be all.
This is even worse than last time. No ferry means Otto's power tripping.
He's the worst.
I want to knock that smug look right off his face. Hey, though, I'd hate to be Francis right now. If you thought you had to learn about the coven fast.
Oof. He's had a rough few days.
We'll hear all about it at the next coven meeting.
I'm fed up with this witch trial nonsense. I like to put Otto up on that stand and let him see how it feels.
Well, this is a moral quandary. I don't think Marty's a witch, but maybe he is whatever Cameron keeps on talking about. A malcontent? He certainly has made life on my farm less content.
Sophia, are you okay?
No, I'm definitely not okay. Now Angus has accused Marty? What is happening to this town? I always thought of Angus as a sweet, flower-covered teddy bear. I guess I don't know anyone here as well as I thought I did.
Hey! Are you alright?
What? Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Not much sleep last night, that's all. I have never been better.
Do you remember when I told you that I was excited to be trapped on the island?
Yes.
Well, I take it back. I was convinced Sophia's trial was a one-time occurrence, but it seems to have been just the beginning.
I just don't get it. What did I ever do to Angus? I mean, okay, maybe I forgot to get him and Francis a wedding present, but I hadn't really lived here that long, you know?
It's so strange to see Angus like this, and I know Francis is beside himself with worry.
We'll make it right. We have to.
Can you believe anyone would think that Marty is a witch? I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's too ridiculous. Although, if he thought brewing potions might up his follower count, I wouldn't put it past him to try.
This winter is making Otto act real stern. Gotta be the stress. Gotta be.
I sure hope so.
I can't believe Marty's been accused of being a malcontent now. I mean, I totally can believe it. If anyone in this town is sus, it's Marty. It would just really suck to lose my main source of product now, especially with the ferry out of commission.
What an incredibly sympathetic take, Kim.
I'm sorry, but it would.
Marty's vibes are off. I'll agree to that. But more of this witch trial business does not seem like a good idea. Can't we just talk it out over a plate of donuts? Oh, give that right over here.
Great. Now we're completely trapped on an island, with a bunch of people who actually thought my mom might be a witch. Awesome.
We must come together as a community now. A crisis is the opportunity that the malcontent seeks to sow chaos.
If Sophia's not the malcontent, then who is? Is it you? Are you the malcontent?
Me?
Sorry. I'm just on edge.
I'm still not sure about anyone being a witch, but I'm almost positive Marty is a malcontent. That guy's hiding something. I just don't know what.
I wanted to go to the trial, but I had to babysit the twins. You don't get a ton of chances to go to an actual witch trial, you know?
We can't be surprised that Marty came here to stir up trouble. Just look at his behavior last fall.
You mean when he ran against you for mayor?
Precisely. He's up to no good. No good at all.
Francis! Angus is...
Not himself. He would never accuse Marty of being a witch. Does it have something to do with whatever it was that came flying out of the woods?
Yes, I'm afraid Angus is under the influence of a dark spirit. We call them wraiths. We'll need your help to free him.
I'll do whatever it takes to cure Angus. But that doesn't mean I'm joining you in this group that meets in the woods.
We need you to fashion an iron amulet to capture the genie.
Done. Anything else?
Yes. I know it might be hard to hear, but the Wraith didn't pick Angus at random. He has an existing prejudice against witches. and the Wraith bound itself to that. Help the novice find out why.
I feel weird asking this, but you must have a spare key to Angus's shop, right? I need to find a personal item to use in the spell to free him from the Wraith.
Yes. Here. You should go at night, or on Angus's day off. If he catches you, I never gave you the key. Understand?
That was easy. If I was a personal item that might reveal a dark secret from Angus's past, what would I look like? I better take this to the Farseer. What do you think, Farseer?
I think Angus uses too much butter in his baking.
No, I mean, what do you see?
I see a little boy hiding in the closet. His parents have brought the priest for their eldest, who's complaining of visions, a witch at the edge of the woods, beckoning him at night.
The curse.
The priest says his rites, whatever it is, rises out of the eldest son and finds the middle one, hiding where his parents don't see him.
It passed to Angus. Maybe he's seen one of us and thought we were his witch.
Could be. Made him an easy mark for the Wraith. That's for certain. You have what you need now to write the incantation to free Angus. Mind you get it done in time.
Is all in readiness for Marty's trial?
Yes. I just hope Francis made the locket in time.
Angus tries not to show it, but he carries a powerful fear within him. He's pushed it away to try to keep himself safe, I'm sure. Unfortunately, that's had the opposite effect.
Should I go to bed?
Here's a little something to brighten your day, sunshine.
What, you think that just because I surf a lot, I'm always hungry? Well, I am.
Hi, kitty. You still liked that, didn't you, kitty?
Let me get my wheelbarrow, and I'll be right over to set up your new patch. Should only take a day or so.
I feel for Francis. It can't be easy seeing someone you love change so radically overnight. Well, an ex did that to me once, but there wasn't a genie involved. At least, I don't think so.
Thomas has been grumbling that Marty is probably guilty, but he's obviously biased against him. I'm worried. Marty has even fewer friends here than I did at my trial.
I wish I could invite Juliet and Sophia for dinner. Cheer 'em up. But I'd be embarrassed if Sophia had to eat my cooking.
Hey, Tara, I had an idea. It's been so long since I've served my signature Bloody Marys. But what if we got sweet potato vodka and start serving them up at my bar? The fancy brunch places in Milkwater keep buying all the sweet potatoes, apparently. Now, my luck's turned, because Lena has sweet potato seeds for sale. If you could grow some and distill it with vodka, we'd have Bloody Marys in a few days.
Distilling takes time, Damon.
Well, not always. Try this.
Sure thing. What is it exactly?
This is instant brew powder. Put it in your distillery and your ingredients will ferment in no time. It works in your cauldron, too. Here's how to grind it up if you want to make more batches. You'll need some of the glowing fish from the pond through the second gloaming pillar in order to make the essence of joy.
Am I ready for bed?
Hey, Sunshine, you need any help around here?
The animals would love to see you if you're up to feeding them.
Oh, totally. They're fun to hang with.
What, you think that just because I surf a lot, I'm always hungry? Well, I am.
How's that greenhouse working out for you?
It's a warm little oasis so far.
That's why I was excited to build it for you. I would build greenhouses all day long if I could.
How's it going, Angus?
Oh, I feel great. Never better, actually. I feel like I'm finally taking control of my life. You should try one of my delicious treats. I'm on fire today.
How could he do this? How? I try to be a forgiving person, but I don't know if I can forgive Cameron and Otto for the path they've steered my husband down. Did Angus tell you I haven't been eating? Well, it's true, I guess. Thanks.
I can't help but wonder if Natalia would have accused me if Giacomo were still alive. Maybe a woman on her own is an easier target. But then, the fact that it was Natalia feels like even more of a betrayal.
Sorry you're stuck here, Giva.
Sorry? Don't be sorry. This is a researcher's dream. If the ferry is never fixed, I can't return my equipment, so I never stop gathering data. It's terribly exciting.
Natalia's come by the bar a few times since the trial, and it's not like I refuse to serve her or anything. But can I be honest with you? I want to kick her out every time she comes in.
Hey, Sophia's your friend. I get it.
I just know that would make things worse.
I'll need a levitation.
Doesn't look like my... Yeah!
Angus? How could he I just...
Something's gotten into him.
Yeah, if by something you mean Otto and Cameron. That's, nice of you, but I ate a lot at my mom's place earlier. Thanks anyway.
Is that a bottle? With a recipe inside. Got one!
Watch out for the journeyman. You're new and don't know better than to stay out of his schemes.
We totally need to do a Bring Your Familiar to Coven night. Amira's told me so much about her red fox.
Between the bar and our coven, I'm always at home in Fairhaven.
Mind that no one finds your
As we all find our way, I find it ever more important to take a moment to breathe and show gratitude when you can.
I'm sleepy.